Hi students, welcome to my channel Chemistry by PNSK. In this class, we are discussing about the drawbacks of Bohr's atomic model. Drawbacks of Bohr's atomic model or limitations of the Bohr's atomic model. What he is told in a postulate? He is postulating about hydrogen atom which is having the electromagnetic radiation producing the spectral lines. Okay, in this theory also there are some drawbacks. He is explaining only about Bohr was explaining only about the hydrogen atom and hydrogen like atoms only. Okay, he is explaining the first point. He is explaining the hydrogen atom or hydrogen like atom or hydrogen like atoms. Hydrogen like atoms. For example, lithium plus 2. Okay, helium plus. Okay, hydrogen and hydrogen like atoms. Why? These species are having single electron in its orbits. Okay, these species are having single electrons. Okay, for single electron consisting atoms only Bohr's atomic model is applicable here. Okay, if you go to multiple electrons, this theory not worked. Okay, it is not worked for, it is worked for hydrogen atoms and hydrogen like atoms, but not worked for multi-electron containing atoms. Okay, but not worked for multi-electron species or multi-electron species or atoms. Okay, if you go to other than lithium plus 2, lithium if you take, this theory not applicable here. Okay, if you go to helium, it is having 2 electrons, it is not applicable here. That's the main point here. Okay, in first point he is telling that the Bohr's atomic model is applicable for only the atoms whose possessing the single electron in its shell. Okay, if they having the multiple electrons, this theory not applicable. Okay, next one. Next one, second one. Bohr's theory did not explain the splitting of spectral lines in electric field and magnetic fields. Okay, did not explain the splitting of spectral lines in electric field and magnetic field. Okay, did not explain splitting of spectral lines in magnetic field and electric fields. Magnetic field and electric field. Okay, let's see the point how it is works. Firstly, he is saying that magnetic field. If you take a magnet, this is South Pole. If we are passing a spectral line, in magnetic field, after reaching the field, it can emit into multiple lines. The splitting of spectral lines in magnetic field, nothing but Zeeman effect. Okay, nothing but Zeeman effect. This effect is not explained by Niels Bohr in his Bohr's atomic theory. And one more is electric field. These are the positive charges. These are the negative charges. If we pass a spectral line in electric field, this is a magnetic field. Okay, this is a electric field. Okay. Here also, like in Zeeman effect, a spectral lines are split here. After reaching the electric field, a single spectral line splits takes place here. This is nothing but the Stark effect. Stark effect. This Stark effect also not explained by Bohr. Okay. Here, Bohr's theory did not explain the splitting of spectral lines in both magnetic field and electric field. The splitting of spectral lines in magnetic field is called Zeeman effect. Okay, the splitting of spectral lines in electric field is called Stark effect. Students, remember, the Zeeman effect and Stark effects are the 2 marks questions in IB exams. Okay, please make a note on definition and just representation of the splitting of spectral lines in the fields. Okay, for definition 1 mark and for diagrammatic representation 1 mark. Okay, by this we are getting the 2 marks in the IP questions, and also this concept is very important in the competitive exams also, like JEE mains and advanced. Okay, this is the second point. Next, take the third point. Third point. In third point, Bohr was explained the atoms are combined to form molecules. Atoms are combined to form molecules. Okay. By what way? Chemical bonding. Chemical bonding. If atoms of, for example, if atoms of oxygen and hydrogen are forming the water molecule, okay, how they are forming? Let's see. 2 atoms of hydrogen combining with 1 atom of the oxygen to give water molecule. Okay, the water molecule this is the bonding of the water molecule. Okay, this bonding is not explained by Niels Bohr in his atomic model. Okay, third point is atoms are combined to form molecules by using chemical bonding. That point is not explained by our scientist Niels Bohr. Okay, by this, these drawbacks are furtherly provided by another theories. Okay, have you got my point? These are the main limitations or drawbacks of the Bohr's atomic model. But Bohr's theory is overcome almost Rutherford atomic model. Okay, can please remember the point. Okay, next, coming to fourth point, this theory did not explain the fine lines formed in the spectrum. Okay, not explain about fine lines in spectral lines. Okay, and one more is this theory not explain the continuous spectrum also. Continuous spectrum. Okay, sixth point. This theory did not explain the wave nature of the spectral lines. Okay, not explain. This is also not explained. This is also not explained. And this is also not explained. Not explain wave nature of the spectral lines. Wave nature of the spectral lines. Okay, and one more. This theory was not explaining about the intensity of the spectral lines. Intensity of spectral lines. Spectral lines. This is not also explained. This is not also explained. Let's see. Not explain the fine lines in the spectral lines. While electromagnetic radiation passes through the prism, then it producing the spectral lines like this. The drawback is in these spectral lines also each line is having very fine lines. Okay, very fine lines which are nearer to each other and forming a single line. These fine lines are not explained by Niels Bohr in his model. Okay. Next, continuous spectrum. Continuous spectrum, there is no separation takes place. Colors are merged into one another. Okay. Next, did not explain the wave nature of the spectral lines. By explaining the wave nature, we can see the quantum mechanics. Okay, that quantum mechanics of the atom. Quantum mechanics of the atom did not explain by Bohr's atomic model. Okay, next, it did not explain the intensity of the spectral lines. It explained formation of colors while radiation falling on the prism and emission takes place, that producing the different colors. The colors are producing by different intensities, that is not explained by Niels Bohr in his theory. These are the main drawbacks which are seen in the Bohr's atomic model. Okay. Please note on Bohr's drawbacks or limitations. Okay. From Bohr's drawbacks and limitations, Zeeman effect, Stark effects are the short answer questions which are asking in the IPA exams. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.